everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy Bookmas. In today's video we are going to hit up a bunch of thrift stores and try and see how many books we can thrift with just $20. I did try filming this already and two of the Goodwills I went to were busts, so we're gonna try a completely different thrift store today, and if all fails then we'll just try half-price books and we'll probably only get like 2 books from there, but we shall see. So let's just go ahead and hit up our first thrift spot. Okay, we're out of the first stop and that was really successful. It was really cute in there. We'd never been in there before. I got 3 books. I got Summer Island by Chris and Hannah, The 5th Season by N.K. Jemisin. I keep saying this everywhere, so I was happy to find that. And then I got Where the Crawdads Sing. I've seen the movie, but I kind of maybe want to read the book and get more in depth. I hadn't heard of this one by Chris and Hannah. Like, it's not one of her more popular ones, but when I looked it up on Goodreads, it had like a 4 point something rating, so I figured it'd probably be pretty good. Same with this one. I haven't like really heard much about it or what it's about, but it was almost at a 5-star rating, so I feel like that is pretty promising. And I've also heard a lot about this author being really good. These 3 books were only $3, so we still have $17 left to spend. I think we're gonna go to the next one of, like, they have another store like this right down the road, so I think we're gonna go to that and then see what happens there. Alright, the second Austin Pets Alive thrift was a bust. And then we hopped over to a nearby Goodwill and that was also a bust. But we still have $17 left, so I feel like that could get us a good amount of books at half-price books. So I think that's gonna be our last spot and we'll see what they have. I'm kind of hoping to find books that I've already read, that I can just like put on my shelf that I don't have. Like maybe I read them on my Kindle or I listened to them. So that is what I'm on the hunt for there. But we're gonna see if we can spend the last of the $17 there. From our little thrifting extravaganza. I think that this is the best I've ever done thrifting books. We got a lot of books, so I decided I would just give you a comprehensive haul. I didn't show you what I picked up at half-price books, but obviously you saw the first 3 that I picked up. So we'll just start with those again. So I got Summer Island by Chris and Hannah. Never heard of it, but it has really good reviews on Goodreads, so I'm looking forward to this one. And then I got The 5th Season by N.K. Jemisin. I've just been hearing a lot about this author and I've been seeing these books everywhere, and I'm pretty sure this is a standalone, or at least it's the first in the series, so that was a win. And then lastly, I got Where the Crawdads Sing. This was popular a couple years ago. Obviously it was made into a movie. I have seen it and I do know what happens, but I would like to eventually get to the book. And then at Half Price Books, I found a lot of goodies. They had a lot of really good books on clearance as well. I did end up putting them back so that I could get these ones. So first I picked up Tuesdays with Maury. I have been wanting to read this for a long time, and this one is literally in perfect condition. And then second, like I said, when I was at Half Price Books, I was really predominantly looking for books that I've already read that I can put on my bookshelf instead of adding to the extremely huge TBR that I have over here right behind me. So I got Reckless by Lauren Roberts. If you have been following along with Bookmas so far, I don't think I've shut up about this series yet, and I still have more videos to come talking about this series. It's been one of my favorites. So I did read this one already and I'm just gonna stick it right on my shelf. So that is the 5 books that I got today. This was a killer haul. I did end up going just a tiny bit over. I went $2 over, which is really not that bad, I don't think. And that was just with half price books because this one was 11 and this one was 8. And then I had 17 left over after these books. So these were only $1 a piece. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you'll tune in back here tomorrow for another day of Bookmas. I'll see you soon. Bye.